ready? Ready? All right. It's gonna take a second. I have to have full screen. That's right.
I already started recording.
That's all right. All right, so we are going to try this one. Negative 2x is less than 8. So, first thing we have to do is do the opposite of what we see. We see multiplication there, so I have to divide by negative 2 on both sides. Okay, you can see it. Then I get x right here because negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1. Then I get 8 divided by negative 2, which is negative 4. Okay, then because I'm divided by a negative, I have to swap the inequality and flip it around. So now I have x is greater than negative 4, and that is my answer. Okay? Alright, the next one, I have 3x plus 4 is less than 13. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my line, I'm going to box around 3x, okay? I'm going to get rid of whatever's outside the box, so I have to minus 4 on both sides. 13 minus 4 is 9. I bring down my inequality, bring down my box. I have 3x is less than 9. I divide by 3 on both sides, and I get x is less than 3. And that is my answer.
Yay.
Yay, I did it. Next one, 5x minus 13 is greater than 32. I draw my line. I box my 5x. I add 13 on both sides, not 3. 32 plus 13 is 45. Thank you for the enthusiasm. I appreciate it. He scored a goal in his game, but it's still, yeah. So that 5x is greater than 45. I divide both sides by 5. And I get x is greater than 9. That is my answer. See how easy they are?
So
right?
easy.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot.
Let's look at our sheet
Same
real
thing,
quick.
except it's a fraction. Okay, fractions don't mean anything. It's just division problems, so I have to add 6 on both sides. 12 plus 6 is 18. Bring down my inequality. Y over 4. Opposite dividing by 4 is multiplying by 4. This all goes away. I'm left with y is, whoops, greater than or equal to 18 times 4, which is 72. 72. And that is my answer. Okay? If you don't like the line right here, you can easily just erase it on OneNote. Okay? Alright. Next one. I got x over 3 plus 2 is less than or equal to 4. I draw my line. Draw my box. Subtract 2. 4 minus 2 is?
2.
Oh man. 2. He pays attention, yes. Just like in normal class.
Yeah.
Alright, then I have x over 3 is less than or equal to 2. I multiply by 3 on both sides, and I get 2 times 3, which is 6. And x is less than or equal to 6. Boom, you can see it better. Alright, next one. I have negative 2 times 3x minus 7 is less than negative 4. I distribute. Negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 7 is plus 14. Less than negative 4. I put my box. Draw my line. Opposite of what's outside the box. Negative 4 times negative 4, or minus 14 is negative 18. And I bring down my box. I do the opposite of what I see multiplication, so I have to divide. Oh, divided by a negative, that means I have to swap it. I get x, and I get 3. X is greater than 3. Swap it when it's negative. Next one. Bring down my line. Box the variable. Add or subtract 8. 23 minus 8 is 15. Bring down the box. Bring down my sign. Opposite of multiplying is dividing. Oh, I'm divided by a negative, so I have to flip the sign. Bring down x. 15 divided by 3 is negative 5. 15 divided by negative 3 is negative 5. And that's my answer. We're doing great. Right, Shell?
Thought you couldn't.
Finish it. I'm good. I forgot, but I didn't finish it. Now someone's just looking for shells on a beach, and they don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we do.
Big smart.
Yeah, big smart.
Brain.
Alright, next one. This one's kind of hard. You put a box. Draw a line. Subtract 3. 23 minus 3 is 20. Bring down my box. Okay? Now the negative is attached with the 5, so I have to multiply by negative 5 over 1 on both sides. Over here I'm left with x. I multiply by negative, which means I have to flip the inequality. 20 times negative 5 is negative 100, and that is my answer. X is greater than or equal to negative 100.
Wow, Mr. Bates, you're so smart.
Thanks.
Well, I don't get this.
We love you, Mr. Bates.
Next one,
Lot of
story
love.
problems. These
Aw.
are your favorites, I know. So the sum of, sum means to add, so that means I'm adding two things. Twice a number means multiplying by 2, so that could be 2x. And 5, that means that's the other thing that's being added. Is at most 15, so that means 15 is over here. Now I gotta figure out if it's less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, or whatever. So, what I have here is at most 15. So that means, can it be 16? No, it can't be 16 because that would be greater than 15. It's at most 15. So that means it's smaller than 15. Okay? At most 15, does that include 15? I'm thinking yes. Because at most 15 is saying 15 is allowed. So I would have that. Okay? Remember, this would be a point on a test, on an island, on a quiz. Okay? I also got to define the variable, which I forgot to do at the beginning. X is the possible values. Okay? Possible values. Yes, my former students still realize I have terrible handwriting.
Yeah.
I know. That's also 1 point. So look, you got a 2 out of 3 with doing literally no math. Alright, now I gotta solve. Subtract 5. I get 2x is less than or equal to 10. Divide by 2. I get x is less than or equal to 5. So the possible values for the number is anything less than or equal to 5. And that is it. You can find your notes on OneNote. You're welcome. I do this because I care.
Thanks.
Gracias. Yay.
Alright,
Muchas
you can pause this.
Let's show our feet again.
That is so
That's the
fun.
only thing we can
'Cause
show.
I'm so weird.
Come on. Yo, show your feet.
Sure, that sounds so
Don't say his name. Your feet.
Thanks, sir.